Alright, hello, this is Randall, JustDon'tQuit.com for JDQ Media Sports Entertainment, coming to you live from the deepest, darkest corners of the internet. Yes, this is the Average Joe Movie Show, the sneak peek preview of the movie Split from M. Night Shyamalan. Hello, and we have two other moviegoers here. Go ahead, first name please.
Will.
Will, and?
Brynna.
Brynna, very good. So you guys are just coming out, and first blush, what do you think of the film?
Oh wow, it was
Amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to put into words, but I'm an M. Night fan, and this one.
You're an M. Night fan.
I am a fan of Mr. Shyamalan.
Now he's a lightning rod in and of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's.
We just got done talking with somebody else who said they're still waiting for his next good movie after Sixth Sense. So.
Oh wow, so they didn't like it. They did not like it.
Yes, but you're a fan here.
I'm a fan. No, I've been a supporter of M. Night since the dawn.
What's that?
I'm hurt for him. I love his stuff.
I've been on his side. I've never wavered, even through thick and thin.
You guys aren't related, right? You're just...
Oh, we're cousins.
We're cousins.
No, I mean to M. Night.
Oh no.
We are related
We are
to
not
each other,
plants.
but not to M. Night. No.
Okay, so you guys are fans of him, fans of the movie.
Yeah, no, it was really good. Not only am I fans of him, I'm fans of original films, and in a world of remakes, that was
sequels.
Really nice to see a brand new story that was just original and from Mr. Shyamalan's brain and brought to life with really talented people. It was great.
So tell me a little bit about the marketing coming in. Where did you see this, and what did you expect coming in?
Okay. I don't remember. I entered a contest for free tickets. I don't even remember which one. I enter lots of them and I never win. But this one I won. I was like, sweet. And my cousin here, we're movie going buddies. So I'm like, hey, come to this movie. And she was like, I don't like scary movies, but I will come. and we came in. I came in. Hearing good buzz, hearing people say that it was a well-made movie and that it was creepy, and so I was excited. I do like scary movies, and I like to torture my cousin with them.
Yeah, I'm a huge M. Night fan, so I was like, okay, what am I going to do? Like his first film that it's really hard to find, Praying with Anger. That's what I was looking up because I couldn't remember the second one that he made.
What is it?
Praying with Anger is his first one that he did.
Okay.
And I have not been able to see it because it costs like $50 to buy it, and I've never been able to find it because it came out when he was really early on in his career. But Wide Awake is the second one that he came out with right before Signs, and I have been a fan of his. I saw Signs, then I saw Wide Awake, and I've absolutely loved every single film that he has done.
So even though you were scared, you were willing to.
Oh my gosh, this is incredible.
To give it a shot because you like M. Night.
As we were walking down the stairs, I was like, okay, as soon as I see this come for sale on Blu-ray, I'm buying it, and I'm telling all my family to go, and I will be buying them.
It's fun.
This for Christmas.
We're going to try to push other people to see it without telling them the most exciting catch that I'm not even going to mention on this.
Because you got to see
even
it.
in the dark corner of the internet, I will not reveal the secret.
Because it's amazing. But yes, it's a great film. Regardless, it gets you. It has good message to it.
It has a lot of humor in it, surprisingly. It has some dark humor, and it has some really emotional weight to it.
Yes.
And it has some extremely terrifying imagery in moments. And disturbing content. So it's this interesting concoction.
And it's only PG-13.
It's only PG-13.
Yeah.
I think he pushed the envelope. He knew how to not show things, but still say things.
Similar to The Visit, I feel. How he was able to push the envelope and a lot in The Visit.
So there's some pretty intense content packaged in a PG-13 movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about, just really quickly wrapping up here, so acting maybe, cinematography, and suspension of disbelief. Maybe your favorite scenes. Let's start with acting. What do you think of acting overall? Maybe from the lead and supporting.
The main girl in it, the young girl.
The young girl.
The young girl. She was phenomenal. Of course, then James McAvoy is just brilliant in anything that he does.
James McAvoy was fantastic in all his roles in that movie. And
you think he gets paid for each one of those? Or
I bet she was like, the young girl, she said so much without saying a lot.
Yeah.
She acts with her eyes in a really authentic way. It was great.
She is what pulled out the suspension of disbelief, because you could wrap around what she was
She's
doing.
what?
She could pull out the suspension of disbelief. Like she at least took me to that world that actually existed, and to see her fear of what was going on and seeing how she was playing out the story in her own eyes. That's what took me to living in that same situation with her. She was phenomenal.
She was great. So her and McAvoy and Dr. Fletcher were all solid. It was great acting. So it's hard to pick a favorite.
Do you have any scene that sticks out then? I remember chopping it up with my sister when we'd see a movie when we were younger, and we'd go, "Oh, hey, what's scene?
Yeah.
Oh, what's?" And so we'd like try to match and beat each other. Like,
There were a lot of great moments. A lot of great moments. I thought that I don't want to spoil anything, which just makes it tough. But the scene in the cell at the end, the conversation between McAvoy and
The girl.
and the main girl was my favorite moment.
Yeah.
It was the one that reached me the deepest in the feels, but I won't say anything about why that conversation happened.
I would definitely agree with that, and I would also put in that the scene where Dr. Fletcher recognizes that somebody else is there, not who she claims to be there. That scene where she's able to pull him out was it was brilliant acting on both parts, to know how to play and manipulate the situation on both sides to get what actually really needed to come out and exist. It was really phenomenally acted and shown. And that's one of the things I love about M. Night is that, like, there's a lot of directors that go for action and quick movement of the cameras, but he really allows the actors to act. He does just a lot of straight-on shots. So
It's not a shaky cam movie.
No, and you.
It's not a shaky camera.
It's just like, boom, the camera is there and the actors get to be.
Yeah, and I think it pulls in a lot of what. He allows actors to act, which I think a lot of movies nowadays take away from actors, because we have phenomenal talent out in Hollywood, and I think he truly taps into that because of what he allows them to do. And you definitely see that with McAvoy, with him switching so much.
Yeah.
And he just lets McAvoy go.
Absolutely.
Do you think this is going to be one of those films you have to see a second time to pick up everything, especially considering the twist at the end?
I do think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it definitely deserves at least 2 viewings, if not more, per person in the world, every human.
And I think that it's also a suspension of disbelief of not expecting the typical horror film. It's not what's coming out recently of like Bye Bye Man and all that stuff. It's its own kind of genre, and you have to remember that that's what M. Night does. So you have to allow M. Night to be M. Night in these films. You have to allow filmmakers to be filmmakers and not just always assume that they're going to do something what everybody else is doing in Hollywood. And if you allow that to happen, so you have the suspension of disbelief of the storyline, you have to have suspension of disbelief of what's going on in Hollywood and allow yourself to enjoy. And if you do that, then you're going to love it.
There you go. I can
Very good.
second that.
Yes.
Ditto.
Ditto. We'll go back to a movie called Ghost. Ditto. All right, this has been Randall, JustDon'tQuit.com for JDQ Media Sports and Entertainment. This has been the Average Joe Movie Show. We'll be back with more after this. Thank you guys on the Just Don't Quit Broadcast Network.